Hey everybody, and we're back with more Final Fantasy. This is part 3, and I guess I'm in Provoca. I guess I was buying spells. Oh, I keep hitting that button. Alright, let's see. Did I get him? I got Invis. Alright, so... looks like I got the battle axe, the scimitar. Okay. I got the iron armor. Alright, so we're pretty much done here in Provoca. So we're gonna take our ship over to that elf town that people have been talking about, Elfheim. Show you how to get there. It's pretty much to the south and then east, so just follow the coastline south. I'm sorry, south and then west. So you just, you know, follow the coastline south, and then go west. Why do I keep saying east? I have this whole Stephen King thing going on in my brain, where I confuse east and west. I don't know what that's all about. Here we have a shark. They're not that bad, especially when it's only one of them. And oh my god, look at my hit points. I didn't realize I was wounded before I left. Thank fuck that turned out alright. And we leveled. That's cool. So everybody's fucking level 8. Let's have the white mage kill the warrior and the black mage as well. And that'll last me until I get over to the next town. It's right here, and then you just head on south. What do we got? Oh, ambushed by a ogre, and not one, not two, but 3 Gigaswarms. Normally I'd love to fight these guys, but not the best health here. Oh. Fire works really well on the Gigaswarms. You can get a lot of money and experience from beating these guys. Well, at least a lot of money and experience for this point in the game. Not as much money as fighting the Buccaneers, you know, if it was 4 Buccaneers, but a lot more experience. There we go. Hold on, you gotta heal him. That should end him. That just leaves the ogre. Yeah. Oh, that was fucking pathetic. You suck. That was less pathetic, but you still suck. You suck! You suck! Alright, he's dead. Alright, so let's go in the town first. Elfheim. I just don't know what we can do. Please help our prince. Man, I gotta help everybody. Let's go stay at the inn. 100 gil. What a rip. Come with like an elf hand job too? Jesus Christ. Yay, we slept. Alright. Alright, the weapon shop's right down here. Now, you'll notice a change from the early versions is they don't sell silver or mithril swords here anymore. It used to be for something like 4,000 gil in the original versions of the game, you can get a mithril sword, which was a ridiculously powerful weapon for this point in the game. And I think they realized that that was kind of unbalanced, so I'm just going to get a dagger for the black mage, and that's really going to be it. There we go. And then just sell his staff, and that's it for him. Okay, here's the black man. We'll come back to that. I want to go to the armor shop first. This is the church. Let's talk to this guy. I am a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. I shall wait patiently until then. Well, I'm sure that standing here staring at the side of this building is exactly the way you want to go about that. Okay, so here we have iron armor, copper armlets, iron shields, leather caps, and helms. So let's pick up a helm. We want 3 leather caps, so we'll get those. We want an iron shield. And we're going to want 2 of these copper armlets. Right now I can only afford 1, so let me buy the 1. And let's equip everything. And let's sell back what we don't need. Leather armor, leather shield, leather cap. Okay, so we need 800, so we need another 395 gil to get a copper armlet. Wait a minute, didn't I buy one? Hold on. Did I? Oh, I put it on him. That's right. Okay, so I need 3 of them, right? Okay, so I need 1,600 nearly. All right. Well, not quite that, but that's how much I need to get those two. So we'll be fighting enemies. Let's talk to this guy. Weapons and armor made of Nithril are sturdy and powerful. You should give them a try. You'd be surprised. I would not be surprised at all, actually. If the prince does not awaken, there will be no elf king, and we will be at the mercy of the dark elf's evil power. I really don't understand how that works, but whatever. In a journey I once took to the west, I wandered into an ancient castle. Not a soul could be found inside, and the whole place gave me the creeps, so I got out as fast as I could. Okay, fair enough. Is there anybody over here? I forget. I usually don't talk to people, you should just run through the game, but I'm doing an LP here, so. No one knows where Aestos, king of the Dark Elves, is gone, and no one cares. You can see Link's grave here. It's pretty interesting. It was like that in the original Japanese version, and then for the American version they changed it to Erdrick. But it's always supposed to have been Link. I'm a sage. When the time is right, yeah. Alright, so you said the same thing as the other guy. He was staring at the side of a building. You're staring at a tree. Now you notice there are 4 magic shops here because they sell level 3 and level 4 magic. But let's not worry about right now. Let's fight some enemies because we want to get up enough money to buy those proper armlets. Here's 2 ogres, and I get a free round. You know, I never got to do is show off the blizzard spell. Might as well do that. Bonk! I dropped the giant ice on his crotch. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I keep hitting the square button. Alright. So I'm almost at 800 already. Really, you want to fight ogres and gigasworms. Cobra is not that big of a deal. Actually, anything more than like 1 or 2 cobras you probably want to run away from to avoid getting poisoned or... Oh. Well, I have 1 antidote. Another cobra, and this time he ambushed me. Alright, luckily I didn't get poisoned. Fuck him up. That'll do it. Well, that gives me enough for 1 of them, so let's run in here and... Sell clothes. Now she's nude under that armlet. Just walking around just with a bracelet to protect her. I don't know why they changed cloth armor to clothes. There actually, in medieval time, there was a such thing. Ambushed again by these assholes? There was a such thing as cloth armor. It was used for practice. Basically like wearing a giant tactical snuggie. Oh, tactical snuggie, I love it. What should I come up with randomly? I love that lecherous smile on the ogre's face. Yeah. Oh, stop it! Hold on. I gotta see if I can change the buttons, because for some reason, I keep wanting to hit the square button to go to the menu. So let's change the menu to square. Oh, I gotta change the bestiary first. Yeah, the bestiary can be start, because I'm not gonna press start, so that works for me. Oh, that's perfect. I like the menu being on triangle. How I got used to that on the PSP. I probably changed it on the PSP as well. Alright. Here we got a Cobra. Take your health insurance and go fuck yourself. Alright. Just about halfway there. Ooh, this will probably put me over the top. 3 Gigasworms and an ogre. Got you! 629 gil. We're getting there. We're also going to want to get one spell before moving on. Well, one black magic spell. You know, I'm probably going to stick around here for a while because there's a lot of stuff to buy, and the next dungeon is actually quite tough. One thing that you definitely want before going in there is a couple of antidotes. So, this is the part of the game that does have a lot of grinding, you know, around Elfine, but it's so worth it. Alright, so that gave me enough there, and I also want to stay at the end, so I'll do that. I think it gave me enough. Yeah, the 1019, that's more than enough. If anybody asks me why I'm not playing the NES version, imagine how much grinding I'd have to do then, just because everything's more expensive. Alright, copper armlet. The copper armlet's for 1,000 in that, for example. Alright, and we'll sell his clothes. He'll be walking out, hanging out with his wang out, rocking out with his cock out, and all that shit. Why am I going there? There's literally no reason to go there. I've gotten everything. Now, let's see, on the NES original, level 3 magic costs 1,500 gil. But everything's lowered, so I think it's something like 800. I'm about to go look. One spell that you definitely want before going to the next dungeon is Thundara. So let's go see how much Thundara costs. Yeah, okay, they're 1,000. It's not too bad. Fira and Thundara, we definitely want. Hold and Fokara are not that useful in this game. But we want to get those, so 1,000 to get Thundara. Let me check the white magic as well. Because I think they have Cura there. Yeah, Cura, Diara, Null Blaze, and Heal. They're all great spells. But I'm not going to get Heal. I'm going to get Cura, Diara, and Null Blaze. But before going to the next dungeon, we want to save up a bunch of money. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a trip over to that castle. Normally I don't do this, but just, you know, to follow the storyline, we'll go check out that castle, talk to the guy in there, and then come back. And by the time we come back, we'll have some money. So here we have 3 Goblin Guards and a Werewolf. Obviously, the Goblin Guards are of no importance in all. The Werewolves are even more powerful than the Wargwolves, and they can poison you, so you got to watch out for those guys. Only one of them is not that big of a deal, but more than that, it kind of becomes an issue of you might get poisoned. Unfortunately, there's no more convenient treasure lying around. But after doing the quest line that I'm in, I'm going to wind up with a really good item, which is a key that opens all the locked doors, and, you know, you get a lot of treasure all at once. So here we have 3 Wargwolves and 2 regular wolves. So you want to concentrate on the most powerful enemies first. Since the Wargwolves have just... They're not that strong, as you can see. They don't do a lot of damage, but they have a hell of a lot of hit points for something so weak. They have something like 71 hit points. Really? Ah, bucket. There we go. Now we're talking. That was almost overkill. That guy was almost dead as it was. Good night. Alright. Whoa! Gigas Worm and an Ogre. Don't you bite me, motherfucker. You hit me with your club, motherfucker. Look at the look on the Ogre's face. Yeah! Do it! He likes pain. He's a creep. Oh my. Alright, another 2 Gigas Worms and another Ogre. Die, you fuck. We'll have to come up here again later, like I said. Twice, actually. Once to fight a boss, and once to, open a door and get some treasure. But I figure, since I'm going to be walking around grinding anywhere, I might as well go somewhere and talk to a dude, you know what I mean? It's kind of better than walking around in circles. So, I mean, not for me, I don't give a shit. I'll walk around in circles and fight enemies. But, for the entertainment purposes of you there out in YouTube land, I will walk up here and talk to this bitch giggle here. This is the Western Keep. You can talk to the bats. They say Kiki. It's not really that exciting. Oh yeah, right up in here. And you can talk to this guy. I was tricked by Astos, king of dark elves, and now my castle has fallen into ruin. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I would be able to restore my castle. It sounds like a personal problem. Might you bring me the crown? And he doesn't actually tell you where the marsh cave is, but it's south from here, and that's like sort of your next objective is to get the crown for this asshole. I don't really know why you're doing it. And you know what I never did was I never went into the elf castle and talked to the elves in there. But it's kind of pointless. It's all, oh, save the prince, you know. It's like, whatever. I'll wait till I actually have this big deal in. Because there's no reason to go into the elf castle now. I mean, going up, there was no reason to go up to the Western Keep, but at least I get to fight enemies along the way, so it's sort of, you know, 1.5 birds with one stone. Killed one, winged another. I don't fucking know. Hey, leveled up again, too. That's nice. Oh, no! We got enemies! 2 ogres! I sounded like Joe from Family Guy just there. 2 ogres! I can't do it again. It's just this random thing that not a voice that I normally do. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Upon return to Elfheim, I will buy whatever I can afford, and I will end the video, and then we'll go to the next one. It'll be good. Sweet. 2 cobras. Oh, and we didn't get poisoned. They're not. It seems that there's some degrees of how poisonous an enemy is, and by that I mean the chance of them poisoning you with each strike. And here's tarantulas. They're also poisonous. They're more powerful than the Black Widows, and they are poisonous, but they're not really a threat. Like for example, scorpions I find to be extremely poisonous because yeah, he just got poisoned. Alright, that's not that bad though. I have 1 antidote. Because it seems to me that almost every time you get attacked by a scorpion, you get poisoned. So, and for level 4 white magic, they do have the Isuna spell in Elfheim. So, you know, that's a thing. How much money do I have? 1,477, so it's enough to buy 1 spell. Well, I definitely want to go and nab Thundara, because that's useful for where I'm going to go. And I want to have, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go there. Let's see. So I was thinking of getting Cura. Yeah, I think I do want to get Cura before going there, and then I'll worry about buying everything else until after my Mad Treasure Run. Because after the Mad Treasure Run, you'll have lots and lots of money, and you'll be able to buy everything in Elfheim. But I want to have enough to get the spell Cura before I go to the Marsh Cave. And I also want to buy a bunch of antidotes. But we'll handle that in the next video. See you then.